Hey guys, anime Kajin here. In today's video, we'll be talking about the top 10 anime where the MC is a strategist.
Astral Bind!
They say that a sword is only as good as the arm that wields them, but often forget that it's also only as good as a mind who knows how to use them. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos about anime. Even just 3.69% of you guys subscribing would be a big help. So, without further ado, let's begin. Tigra Vermont Vorn is an Earl of Alsace, a region of the country Brune which is at war with Zect. As such, it is his responsibility to protect his territory no matter what. His mandate seemed to be at its end, as his army got destroyed as skirmish against Eleonora Viltaria, one of war maidens called Vanadis, equipped with dragon-carved weapons. He gets taken as a prisoner of war, but to make things worse, a civil war is brewing at Brune, and his territory is in danger. Initially, with nothing but minimal support from Ellen, and nothing but a regular bow, and his own skills as an archer, he tries to swiftly defend his territory, even if it drags him to the middle of more conflict. Yet, his status as an earl is not just for show, as a war is never won purely with numbers and power, and it's no easy feat to eventually become a renowned hero, distinguished in battles of the Brune Civil War. A momentous occasion that would have established peace between the Fantasia Union and the Factory Alliance. The marriage of Sir Alexis Dawes and Lady Marine Krish was instead turned to a tragedy. The ceremony was suddenly interrupted by a powerful convergence of chaos, a dark energy from another dimension that corrupts the land and brings forth monsters and demons into the world, a form of power that can only be banished by crests, a magical symbol that allows the wielder to banish chaos and grows as more swear fealty to the wielder. Theo Cornaro never got his crest from being a noble or having territory. His mysterious crest was obtained through sheer will, to liberate his hometown and through fighting battles that gained him both fame and subservience of many powerful individuals, growing his group as a lord that is different from the usual bearers of the other crests. Superior technology and overwhelming power can seem too hopeless. With a supposedly peaceful visit to solidify diplomatic relations turned to a war, the superior technology of humans on Mars makes it feel like Earth has not even a chance of winning. Although limited in numbers, Martian robots operate supremely and have more technological weaponry compared to Earth's simple robots with conventional weaponry. One would never imagine to see the sight of a robot, a trainer model at that, defeat a Martian cataphracts that everyone feared. The genius behind hope and victory is Kaizuka Inaho, a student who is able to stay calm and use his intelligent despite being in distress. His intelligence leads him to be a vital part in defending Earth until the war can be finished. Just when laser sabers, rocket arms, material absorption, and other more powerful quirks seem impossible to deal with, Inaho proves that they are just works of science. And as works of science, they have a logic to follow and loopholes to pass through.
1年の柴達也です。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
When everyone is based on merit and status, one would rarely think that a low rank that everyone looks down to will have probably the greatest prowess compared to others. At first high school, Course 1 students with the greatest aptitude in magic get almost everything, while Course 2 gets most discrimination, up to getting called weeds. Shiba Tatsuya is one of them, but is not like any other student from either course. His prowess and intelligence, despite lower aptitude towards natural forms of magic, stems from multiple things, engineering skills being the half part of the infamous creator of prominent magical devices named Taurus Silver, indispensable training, and his affiliation to the JSDF Magic Equipped Battalion, things that no one else knows aside from a few chosen ones.
Yoshi! 攻撃開始だ!
Who would have thought that someone whose interest revolves plainly around animal sociology would be so distinguished as a commander? The imperial invasion forced many from universities to get drafted, and being the son of a war hero, Welkin Gunther would definitely be enlisted, though he still needs to gain the trust of his subordinates, a feat that his unconventional strategies easily achieve. From trails to droppings to animal appearances, each of these things seem insignificant to any other soldier, but is the main premise that these strategies circle around on. And just as unconventional as it is, it never fails to catch their opponents off guard, and sometimes even his allies, as some ideas might be even too absurd to logically work, yet they somehow do.
ダメです。
Enemies can come from anywhere. One must always hold their head above if they don't want to see it rolling with blood on the ground. The case in particular is the situation of Arslan, being the prince of the Pars Empire, whose capital was sieged while he was away in his first battle. He at first has not much physical fighting skill compared to his father, but he still has his wits to use and his charisma that naturally gravitates others to be his allies. Although not initially accustomed to war and its tactics, he soon develops it more and more with the diverse perspectives from the variety of people under him, as well as with the help of Narsus, also a strategist that is acquainted to both his father and his knight and trainer Darian, especially when Narsus sometimes make him learn from experience, rather than advising him or teaching him beforehand.
あの者の話は王宮で教えられたものと違って面白かったな。そうか、あんたらだけか。パターン3だ。
Someone who is too lazy and only wants a nap, and a woman in his arms would not be expected to be known as an invincible general, except that it is what Ikta's Lark is, despite how he never likes to be in a stressful and heroic life. In the first place, he always slacks off, and never attended his graduation, which he still apparently has despite skipping his classes. He also has almost no physical prowess, being unskilled with both sword and gun, but makes up for everything with his intellect and strategy skills. His first feat was also no easy one, having been struck at an enemy outpost near a military base with his team, ending up with the Princess Rescue and titles of Imperial Knight.
今の発言だけで宗教裁判もんよ。彼は生田サローク。見てくれのいい男を威嚇する習性があるけど。シロエ殿、この変態に膝切りを入れて良いだろうか。
Being a support role makes it so that your impact is more of a skeletal backing, rather than being front show damaging, but makes it a perfect role for a strategist to fit in, especially in a world where systems are seemingly shattered with nothing specific to head to. Shiro is a master strategist, who back when Elder Tale was nothing but a game instead of reality, instructs the notorious debauchery Tea Party, famous for clearing top lists before guilds can even manage to. To top that, it's not only his personal ability to see a lot of seconds ahead of the battle, while monitoring everyone's status and instructing them that's scary. He also has a keen sense with regards to people and decisions, making it no surprise that almost every major development or discovery in the new world of Elder Tale somehow involves him.
僕はお金あげてもいいんだけど、一度くらいなら。僕たちに勝てるものならね。
神の奇跡は偉大なり。 死をたたえよ。その誉れ高き名を。
Usually, intelligence might mean another drawback like lack of physical ability, lack of some sort of affinity, or any other debuff in an attempt to nerf the character. Tanya de Gurishov has seemingly none of those except for her small size and unhinged nature that doesn't really affect the results in the battlefield, as if her magical prowess was not enough. She also has the wits that will enable her to be a one-unit army whenever she wants to. Only natural for someone who dared challenge Being X, or the so-called god before getting transported into a world of magical warfare. Her ruthlessness and smarts earn her the uncanny nickname, Demon of the Rhine, and she stops at nothing just to show defiance to Being X as the greatest obstacle of a simple life that she longed for, regardless if her actions make it so that her country will use her as the pillar of a mighty empire.
あ、私は何を？まさか祈りを捧げたあれに？
ブルーシュビ・ブリタニアが命じる。貴様たちは死ね。
power to command someone with absolute obedience, regardless of the nature of the request. One may think that adding superior mind may be too much, but that's what still makes it so good. Lelouch Lamperouge is granted with a Giath that allows him to once absolutely command anything to someone, with the only thing needed to be direct eye contact. But that's not what makes him terrifying. Despite being someone still in school, he has enough ability to command people and can turn the tide around given the right set of information. Even at his first try of being a man named Zero, he successfully led a group of erratic and uncoordinated rebels from losing a battle against Prince Clovis, who was in charge of the military operation. And that's all the anime we have for today. You know what they say, the greatest way to know you have a great mind is to prove you have one. What better way than proving that by hitting the like and subscribe button? And we know there are other brilliant lurking geniuses in other animes as well, so don't hesitate to tell everyone about them in the comment section down below. Stay tuned and I will see you guys soon.